welcome to this video on Rule of 72. Before getting into the presentation, let us see the basic outline of this video. In this video you will be able to learn what is Rule of 72, how it is applied across asset classes, how it can influence your investment decision. First let us see what is Rule of 72. One of the most common questions which arise in your mind when you choose the investment option is, how many years will this investment option will take to get doubled? Rule of 72 helps to estimate the number of years required to double your money at given rate of return. Rule of 72 is a shortcut formula for calculating the compound interest. This is the basic formula for Rule of 72. Rule of 72 is equal to 72 divided by R. R is the stated interest rate. Now let us see how many years will it take for you to double rupees 1 lakh if you choose to invest this money into a fixed deposit rate at 8%. What this example says is, if you have rupees 1 lakh today which you want to invest into a fixed deposit, and that bank fixed deposit is assuring you a return of 8% per annum. Now let us see, by applying Rule of 72, how many years will this fixed deposit take time to get doubled. Number of years to double your money is equal to 72 divided by R, which is 72 divided by 8 here. Hence it take 9 years for this fixed deposit to get double. In otherwise, 1 lakh will become 2 lakhs in 9 years of time frame. Now let us see how it is applied across various asset classes. You are provided with three kind of asset classes. One is bank account, a fixed deposit and equity. Bank comes with 4% of interest per annum. Fixed deposit assures you 8% of interest. Equity comes with an assumption of 12% of capital appreciation. Now let us see how Rule of 72 is applied across all three asset classes. You are provided with three set of asset classes for applying Rule of 72. The first asset class is bank account. The second asset class is fixed deposit. The third asset class is equity. As we have seen in the previous case study, let us list out the various interest rate offered by all these asset classes. Bank offering percentage of interest, and equity comes with an assumption of capital appreciation. We need to write down the Rule of 72 formula for each of the classes respectively. For bank account, the Rule of 72 formula would be 7 divided by 4. For deposit is 72 divided by 8. For equity it is 72 divided by 12. Now let us compute the number of for each of these asset class. 72 divided by 4, which is 18 years for bank account. 72 divided by 8, which is 9 years for fixed deposit. 72 divided by 12, which is 6 years for equity to get doubled respectively. Let us also do a cross-sectional analysis to confirm whether Rule of 72 holds true for all these three asset classes in a constructive manner. Assume you have rupees which to invest across these three asset class. Since it is basically an outflow, you are mentioning -6 to the value. Now we are going to write a future value across timelines. First let's write a function for bank account. FV parenthesis rate is 4%, NPER is 3, there is no PMT, present value is rupees 100 which is invested at time period 0, close the parenthesis. Calculation is rupees 100 which is invested at the beginning of the period has become 112 rupees 49 paisa in 3 years. Similarly, to write a future function for across the timeline, you can use a method of keeping the interest rate and the investment as constant. All you need to do is just press Ctrl C and drag this formula across all the cells to calculate the respective value. So to keep the interest investment amount constant, all you need to do is just place the cursor over here on the rate, press F. Similarly for PV, keep the cursor over here and press F4, press enter. Now you have to click on the cell where the respective formula is recorded. All you need to do is just press Ctrl C and place the cell where you paste this particular formula to compute the respective outcome. Now we can easily come to the conclusion that rupees 100 which is invested at time period 0 is getting doubled at the 18th year, which I am going to highlight it with the yellow color. Similarly, we are going to do the same of calculation for fixed deposit. Type equals FV open parenthesis, keeping the rate of fixed deposit as constant, which is 8%. Press O. NPER is 3. There is no PMT. PV is 100, keeping that investment amount as constant. F4. Close the parenthesis. Press enter. Now you have to press Ctrl C and select the respective cells where the formula needs to be recorded. Press V. Now it will be easy to conclude that FD is getting doubled after the 9th year. Let me have that on yellow, which is highly fine. Write the set of for equals F rate at 12% constant. Press NPER is 3 years. There is no PMT. Again the investment value is rupees, which is a constant value throughout the formulas. Close the parenthesis, press enter. Now you have to do a click and drag activity which for the other two columns. Press Ctrl. Now let us conclude that equity being doubled between 6 years. It is clearly evident. After doing this cross exercise, we can very much conclusion that equity is performing the other two asset classes concurrently. Let us see the graphical representation of all these three asset class, how it actually gets doubled. You can see that whenever the interest rate goes high, the time required for the investment to get double goes down. On choosing the best investment based on the return, equity is the best asset class to perform. But again I leave the choice to you, because choosing between these three asset classes is as similar to choosing the mode of transport you want to choose to reach a destination. If you want to fly high with higher returns, choose the equity, which is as similar to aircraft. If you want to ride very safely by the same time not compromising on the return, choose the bank interest rate, which is as similar to riding through a safe two-wheeler. I hope this video is more useful to you. If you like this video, I strongly recommend you to share this video to your friends and neighbors. Thanks for watching this video.